The Texas Education Agency is offering a collective $800 million for schools to implement COVID-19 testing if they wish to do so. Some Brazos Valley school districts are going to be using this money to offer testing for students and staff, while other districts are electing just to use this money for staff testing. Brazos Valley school districts are each being allotted anywhere from $15,000 to more than $1 million, depending on the size of the district. The money allows the school the option to bring in a third-party testing vendor. Districts like Caldwell ISD are ready to take advantage of both rapid and longer-form PCR tests.
We have found it to be really beneficial, being a rural district, to have COVID tests available for our staff and students. It's hard in a small area to get access to testing.
Bryan ISD are opting to only use the funds for faculty and staff rapid testing capabilities to be offered at a clinic off campus. Spokesperson Matt LeBlanc explains that as Bryan is a more urban school district than smaller surrounding communities, families have better access to free testing for their children off-site.
With our nurses already being so taxed with everything related to COVID-19, on top of everything else that they have to do simply in their regular duties as a school nurse, we didn't feel like that was the best use of their time.
College Station ISD currently offers free drive-up rapid testing for faculty and staff, administered by employees such as spokesperson Chuck Glennawinkle, who received certification through the state to do so. However, Glennawinkle says College Station ISD is already looking into using the TEA grant to implement student testing options.
If you're looking at doing a testing program, that takes people. If there's a way where we can provide this service for our staff and students, without putting out our staff more, and looks like we're going to be able to do that through this grant money. If that works out, that's what we're going to do.
The TEA website lists schools which opted out of COVID testing money last year and who would need to apply anew this year. For the Brazos Valley, that list includes Iola, Richards, and Burton ISDs. It should be noted that the list states Bryan and College Station ISD had both opted in, though the respective districts' representatives claim they never opted in last year. Reporting in the Brazos Valley, Rebecca Fiedler, KRHD News.
And according to the TEA website, eligible public and private schools will be given a list of COVID testing providers that they can choose from. Schools will be able to change vendors and work with multiple vendors as needed. The tests will be provided with no cost to the school district. Instead, test providers will bill the state health department directly. To be sure funds are used appropriately, schools will be required to submit documentation certifying receipts of goods and services, as well as report consistent test results. And new research indicates that regular COVID-19 testing in schools can catch more cases. Researchers found that conventional COVID-19 reporting mechanisms can fail to identify up to 9 in 10 cases among students and 7 in 10 cases among staff. Another finding was that COVID-19 was detected in wastewater samples, so sampling school wastewater on a regular basis could be an effective way to identify possible COVID hotspots.